Hey guys, Sunny here back for another video. For today's video I wanted to have a little throwback to the start of my channel. So let's get started. If you're new or missed my returning video, I was a gacha YouTuber in the past. Gacha in a way helped me be more creative with making videos, editing, and more. It also helped me figure out what I want to become later in life. Anyways, as a little throwback and early YouTube anniversary, I wanted to mash my former content and current content together. So, that is why I'm making my horses into gacha characters. So let's finally get started. Peacock is probably my first Frisian that I really got attached to when I got back into playing the game. I consider them as a gender-fluid character, but I decided to make them into a male OC. So Peacock is a Frisian Appaloosa cross and I bred them on April 24, 2023. I just realized that Peacock is essentially my anniversary horse, because my first video was posted on April 19th and Peacock was bred on April 24th, so just 5 days apart. What a coincidence. But Peacock was super hard to breed onto a Frisian. I probably had well over 5 failed attempts before I finally bred them. Peacock is also rocking the beach ball tack because that was the only tack set I had at the time since I joined in the summer event. Also, to put it out there, I'm not really the best at making male OCs in any game. Not in The Sims, Roblox, or Gacha Life, so for Peacock's OC, I think I did pretty good. For some context, I got into Gacha back in 2019 and then COVID happened. So I had a lot of free time on my hands and that's when I decided to start YouTube. Making gacha videos was pretty easy since you would just take a billion screenshots and put them together. Kind of like stop motion. But yeah, did gacha for a while. But then little me somehow logged out of my YouTube and I forgot my password. So I was locked out of my channel for a good 3 years, but then 8 months ago I was messing around trying to guess the password and finally got back in.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
And that's the reason I'm on your FYP today. I also wanted to know if you guys also had a gacha phase. Like early gacha with the memes and music videos were really awesome back in the day. It's also nice to see that some of the early gacha tubers are still posting. Can't forget their beach ball. And now for the fun part, coloring. For their color palette I wanted to channel ocean aesthetic, so we're throwing in blues, oranges, and yellow colors. But low-key, why do they look drunk right now? Like the gray blush just makes them look some kind of way. But anyways, I do like the fact that Gacha Life 2 has a lot more customization, but at first it was pretty hard for me to get the hang of it. But after watching some tutorials I got my flow. But what was your fave version of the gacha games? Gachaverse, Gacha Studio, Gacha Life, Gacha Club, or Gacha Life 2? Personally, I would have to say my fave version is Gacha Club as I have the most memories on there. And they're not drunk anymore. And here's the finished product. I went back and tweaked some stuff after recording, but I really love how they turned out. For me not being that good at making male OCs, I'm giving myself a pat on the back for this one. Next up is William. By now you may know him as the channel ambassador, but if you're new I'll give you an introduction on him. So William is a Frisian Clydesdale cross, and he's also the first mismatch horse I bred in the game. And I've loved him ever since. He was bred on April 29, 2023, so we have a few birthdays to celebrate in April. He's also rocking the neon purple tack because purple is my favorite color. For some reason when it came to making William in Gacha form, I had no idea on how I wanted to make him, so he took me a good 40 minutes to whip up. I wanted to go for like a sleepy, book lover type of vibe since his personality is lazy, and I think I captured that. But in the end, I'm pretty happy on how he turned out. Also let me know if you guys like this type of content where I mix different games together. I tried to incorporate his mismatch hair in Gacha form, but it just ended up making him look old, so I went with purple highlights instead, which I think suits him better. Also had the realization that you couldn't really see his eyes here, so I had to swap out his front hair, which by the way was so hard for some reason. Like I was so indecisive with his hair. But finally landed on one. And another eyebrow slit. Funny story. Once without my mom's permission I shaved a slit into my eyebrow. I mean, it was cute, don't get me wrong, but that slit disappeared so fast that I had to retouch it every couple of weeks and I just gave up on it. But who knows, maybe I'll do it again in the future. I wanted to give him some kind of headphones, but then I had the problem that it covered up his side shave, so no headphones for him. But I kind of gave up on his accessories, so I just moved on to his clothes, which luckily for me were easier to pick out. And he's getting his book, but I did end up switching it over to his other hand in the final picture. And now for the fun time. Coloring time. So his color palette is basically just the color purple but in different shades. I wouldn't want to burn anybody's eyes with the same flat color, so we're using different shades. And here's the finished look. I went back and tweaked some stuff again just like I did with Peacock, but I really like how he turned out. And that's it for today's video. Also, sorry for disappearing for 3 weeks, we're having some exams at school right now. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like the content, a sub and a like to the channel will be appreciated. And I'll leave you guys here for now. Bye bye.